Again, no.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt.
Back. Welcome back to Wyverns and Weirdos.
Hello and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, where my players have been really playing up to the latter half of that title.
You better include it, or it's just going to be heartbreaking for all the listeners at home.
I might put a rare video stinger at the end of this episode.
Oh boy.
Or you could just include it, because Mitch worked so hard on that introduction.
Yeah.
You said it twice.
If he doesn't include it, send us angry tweets.
No, send Darby angry tweets.
Yes.
Send it to us too, I'll show him.
Adventure time.
Okay, welcome
What
everyone
we
to
been
Wyverns and
doing?
Weirdos.
Plugs. Mitch is on Twitter now.
I have a Twitter. Send me your messages, and after probably about 3 or 4 messages that I get, I'll probably have figured out how to use Twitter, and I shall respond. And I love you all very dearly. Thank you all very much.
That's it. We love you. Shout out to Quintley. I hate love you. Thanks. And all our great fans, I love you all.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you for all of the effort and love that you put into everything you send us, and come talk to us about our characters.
Yeah, please.
We love it.
Yeah, I'd absolutely love
Maybe don't talk to Jake though, because he's worse at Twitter than Mitch is, presumably.
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
I have an egg as my profile picture. I'm pretty sure
you don't.
It's like a blue egg. It's the default profile picture.
No,
Did I change that?
You changed it to the beach birth photo.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. I have a cool photo of Beechworth.
See, he doesn't even know what his profile picture is on Twitter, so don't tweet Jake.
And it's April now, from your guys' perspective.
April Fools.
Assuming you're watching this as it goes out, roughly.
Which, if you aren't, why not?
Yeah.
Also, Happy Easter, and also April Fools. We aren't real, and this has all been an illusion.
At the end of this month, I will be appearing as part of the band in We Will Rock You, playing keyboards and guitar at the Aubrey Entertainment Centre. Come see it if you can. Woohoo! Without further ado, I think that's everything. Let us get to another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos. And I need to actually...
for that. The face,
great.
yeah.
And we're back.
Missed you stuff.
Hey guys.
Hello. So, where last we left off, the party were trying to figure out what to do with their time, and also, more importantly, trying to get information from the dead body. They weren't able to gain much information, but they did get a name, Sirag, one recognized by Neumann, I believe, who picked up on it, the leader of the Wizards of the Ruins. Also, as the last thing that happened in the last episode was Anya and Bertie had a bit of a conversation in which Anya outlined elements of her past and the fact that she may need some help from Bertie in the not too distant future. So, we will pick up again at the tavern where everyone will actually have
Just
returned.
Beforehand, before you guys arrive, Anya would have actually organised for food to come for you all. But as she did not know what everyone would be interested in, she has ordered several different platters.
Damn it!
Was there anything we wanted to do before we left the Queen's place?
A crib.
Queen's crib, yeah. Yeah, it was quite a abrupt ending.
Rook is not going to be very talkative. She's very much like off in her own head, and also like kind of trying to control her anger, but there's a lot of emotions going on.
You likely also would have been ushered out very quickly after the ritual was done because, like, basically, everyone wants to go home. It's the end of a long day, however long it's been, of the Queen being under this guy's control.
Trying to herd the last of the customers out of the shop.
Yeah, basically. Like,
Get out.
we're closed. Please leave.
I'm not paid for
Have your personal crisis outside, thanks.
As we're sort of going back to, assuming like the teleportation circle or however we're getting back.
Walking. I'd say.
Fair enough.
The magical teleportation of feet moving.
Yeah, I don't remember how we got here.
The magical
We got kebabs on the way.
of using your own goddamn legs.
Well, as we're sort of wandering back, Caius, seeing that Rook is in distress, not really knowing what about because he was busy.
Taking notes.
Yeah, taking very in-depth notes. He'll just sort of sidle up to Rook, would like some jerky.
She just looks at him for a second and then just like kind of just takes the jerky without saying anything.
I'll take a little bit as well. Sort of munch in silence. I feel like I've done a good deed.
So I think that's the moment of you guys walking through the door. It's like, jerky? Okay, you walk through the door with this exchange. And you two see just this look on Caius' face of like, I've done something good here.
Now, as they enter, Anya is slightly tense because she doesn't know whether Bertie's going to say anything or not. So she has a sort of tense smile when she's like, "Oh, welcome back. Was your mission successful? I have organized food. I am sorry I did not know what everyone ate, but there is wine and I
welcome
made
back,
sure the
guys.
food was organized for you.
Yeah, it's
I hope this is okay."
This is quite a spread. Well, thank you very much.
Bertie has.
Is there any ale spread?
Oh god.
You will have to ask for that yourself.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry, I did not.
I mean, we've only been eating together for a for as long as we've known each other, actually. So yeah, it's not like
It's not like I can see what you are eating, Neumann.
I tend to make a big deal about it verbally.
It is true.
It's fine though. Don't worry about it. I'm just pulling your leg. It's fine.
She like laughs in the most awkward way you've ever heard her laugh because she's kind of tense. She's like, oh, Neumann, you are so funny, so very funny. I can get the ale spread for you if you would like.
Yeah, that'd be great actually if you do that.
She kind of scurries off to the bar in a way that like you'll have never seen her this.
Very uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
It's very
like
odd.
this. So she's like goes off to the bar and she gets ale spread
So
if it's available.
Yeah. Are you putting it on the Sylvia's
Oh god.
tab again?
No, she'll pay for it herself.
Okay.
She's not going to subject Caius to paying for the monstrosity that is ale spread. How much?
It's like a copper.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. That's a bargain.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah,
She brings it back to the table.
Newman goes up to the table and he gestures for you two to sit down next to him. Do you sit down?
Absolutely.
No. Rick's just like, in answer to your earlier question, well, the we sure learned some things. And if there's like, I don't know, if there's like a chicken leg or something, she's just gonna grab that and walk off.
Let's just say there's quite a sizable
I'd say
drumstick
that
on the
probably,
table.
there's probably like a whole roast chicken.
Yeah, like imagine like a drumstick the size of a whole roast chicken. Is there such a thing?
She will grab.
Like
Darby, I'll leave it up to you as to what sort of
we could have just
foods
seen
on
it as a chicken leg. Like, I
How
think we
cruel
could
you want
just
to be
assume
if
that.
it's like
Let's continue.
Actually, yeah, this is the mountain, so yeah, the chicken would probably be something along the lines of actually being like a rock.
big chicken.
chicken.
ROC.
Gonna be so expensive.
So they don't give the entire rock because it's so big.
give its leg.
But like, yeah, in the case of
This
like
is
what
like
you've
a
ended up with, you've got this leg that is
Yeah.
probably the size of a roast turkey.
Gosh, well, yep, she grabs that and she starts walking off. The entire thing. It's the easiest thing to pick up.
Well, bye, Rook. I will say now, Birdie is like, Anya's very anxious. Birdie is like leaning real heavy on the bench. He has 2 empty bottles next to him and he has a 3rd one in his hand. And he looks he just looks very chill.
Just before you go out of you, like Neumann just sort of like waves and like, we can chat later if you want.
She just doesn't nod.
So
Hafren follows after Rook, but Anya doesn't yet.
All right.
Look, we've learnt a lot of stuff, but at the same time, not really. So, we weren't the ones to cast Speak with the Dead or whatever it's called. It was the Queen's mages that did that, and we only had the liberty to ask 2 questions. They asked the other 3. So basically what we witnessed, what we overheard, the head didn't really answer any of their questions whatsoever. Mainly the fact that
It is a wizard and they are very withholding with information, yes.
Very minor details, but what we did really end up finding out is, I believe, and this is just from context, I haven't had a proper conversation, this is just my assumption, but questions about Rook's past and how her sort of, I'm guessing, family perhaps, or tribe or something, might have been attacked by the Wizards of the Rhine. And secondly, we found out the person responsible for that and likely responsible for manipulating the Queen or sending the wizard here in the first place, which is the head honcho of the Wizards of the Rhine, who I believe it was word for word is
Tavensera?
That's the one. I believe he said that everything is under the word of him. So everything that happens that the Wizards of the Rhine do, it's under his command, pretty much. So pretty easy to pin blame on.
Anya sort of stands up from the table and she's like, I think I best check on Rook.
I think maybe a little bit of quiet time and then with Nor. If you want to chat, you can go ahead, but
I'm going to check on Rook.
Alrighty. I'm not going to stop you.
Good luck. Have fun.
I will see you all in the morning. She goes up and she will go to Rook's room.
Before you do, Caius just sort of hands you a note. Says, could you give this to Rook as well, please?
Of course. And she reaches out for it. She can't see what it is. So she won't know what this...
I'm big excited.
I will hand this to you and then Rook can have her reaction. And then we will describe it for you viewers. You can get it. And listeners.
We'll put it up on the Twitters.
For sure.
So how do you walk from the table to around the corner?
very carefully.
Oh yeah.
With your arms out, waving up and down because you can't see.
I mean,
No, she uses like what has she got?
you could use the gem of truth
Yeah.
here. Like, it's near
No,
the end.
it's not worth it.
You could use Caius if you want.
Don't you think Anya wants you around her at the moment of fear of finding out, perhaps?
No,
of what-
Caius is new blood.
finding out about the tab.
No. Actually, she might take you up on that. She's like, she goes to walk off and then she kind of like bumps the table as she's going and she turns back around. She's like, actually, Caius,
Hello?
do you mind leading me up to Rook's room?
Oh, yes, of course. Sure. Could you tell me what one? Oh, well, you don't know.
No,
I guess we'll just sort of figure it out.
We paid for it.
Oh, well, yes. Let's
I know
go.
the room number.
Perfect. Toodaloo.
Bye.
I hold out an arm. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So, Neumann, Bertie, anything while you're still down?
Hungry, but I eat, and then I'm like, so what did we miss?
Not much. Got a lot of drinks. Got a lot
I
of
can
food.
see
I've
that.
just been counting the money to make sure that it's all legit. It seems to be, so I'm pretty pleased with that.
That's good to hear. Yeah, no, okay. You guys just sat here and ate in silence and counted money?
Yeah, I mean that's what I like to do. So yeah.
Yeah, look, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, it's all good. All pretty good. Sounds like you had a pretty eventful time.
Okay, I tried this thing. You have to try it. It is delicious.
Yeah.
Purple worm on a stick.
Now, when you say purple worm, you mean like a worm, like an earthworm, like?
I actually don't know.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Something Bertie's actually bad at, of course.
They could have.
None of you actually have Arcana proficiency.
No. 10. That's a 10.
You've heard of purple worms? They're like these massive, like worm-like creatures that burrow
I mean,
through
I've heard of purple worms, but like when you live the way I do, that could also have been a euphemism. But I'm going to assume, coming from
you've
Newman,
also heard of.
it's just a worm.
That's the thing. You've also heard of those purple worms, and that's like.
Yeah.
You spend like your thought train starts off with like the actual purple worms, and then you get distracted by the euphemism.
Yeah. Sorry, Newman, you lost me for a moment. Cool.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
But yeah, I don't actually know. They said it was purple worm. They could have been feeding me purple cat, but it did taste quite nice. I will
Oh,
admit.
well, waiter.
Newman down some
Come
more
over
ale
here.
spread. And
I guess.
Do you have any purple worm like for sale to eat?
Oh yes, we do. And she looks over the platter that you've got. The salad there, the meat in that is actually purple worm.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much. Could you also get me another bottle?
Oh, will do.
Same situation, of course, as well.
Are there
Thank
any,
you.
are there any kebabs? Like not purple worm kebabs, but just
We don't.
other kebabs? No. On the platter.
No.
Anything with sticks.
No.
38's a little bit of another worm. Do I like it? Let's see.
I'd say
Alright.
you've
Newman
probably
gets
got
his
materials
Newman gets
somewhere.
a Peton or Paton out.
Kidding me.
Oh my god.
And like he like he attempts. Yeah, you know what? I was like, he attempts to like snap it or something. Can he? He'll try to snap.
Probably not the piton, but like you would have something in
like a skewer or something.
just your various.
Well, he has a rapier.
Just use your mess kit.
Sure, mess kit.
Tanya's needle. Please do.
Sure, all right. Yeah, he uses Titania's needle, and he needs to roll some fire damage.
I'm gonna cook it. Yes.
Oh yeah, you know.
4 fire damage. So it's
so it's like twice. It's twice roasted now, which like twice cooked is like a thing.
yeah.
Quite nice.
Yeah, it's
Even more
like,
tender.
Yeah, it's
He gestures it to you.
like that.
It's your sword though, like that. You poke that in people.
I clean it a lot.
You kill people.
How much would it give me if I eat one of them? silver.
A smile.
Like,
I'll even. Do I have prestidigitation? No, I believe I do. I can purify it.
okay, sure, go ahead.
Let me see what slot this is.
Purified.
Yeah. Yeah. I just gotta find out what.
I would love to watch this. I am, of course, a magic man myself, so
I do it
knowing that
No,
you're
no.
cleaning it magically would really like make me feel more
Purify food and drink. Let's go. The first slot I have. Alright, cool. A non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. So, all non-magical food within a 5-foot sphere has now been purified.
Pineapple sparkles. Sparkles a little bit like, does it?
Huh?
Alright, he leans forward and like bites it off.
It was quite a big shot.
It's-
No, I get.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Like it's like
I'm
some sort of
surprised.
mix between like pork and beef kind of flavor.
Like a mix between pork and beef.
It's Bork.
It's ball.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to try and do this accent
That's
with like a
pretty
mouthful.
nice. Yeah.
That's gonna be hard. hang on. Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
You know we have food. You guys could just like
No, I can't be bothered.
in character.
Yeah, that's fine. That's really good. Excellent.
I think we need to order more of this. It's pretty good.
Definitely. Oh, there's the other bottle of wine. Thank you very much.
I have nothing else I want to
You
try.
can't be in that side of. Oh well, no, you can.
So
Watch me.
back up in Rook's room. So you had a moment before the others kind of came up.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to do in that moment?
Oh, which, by the way, Hafram would have like maybe flitted up on your shoulder and just perched there with you. Whether you took anything of it or shoved him off, it's up to you. But like when he followed you, then
She just kind of looks at him and was just like, oh, accepts it. She's just gonna go and look through her like luggage and find bring out a photo to look at.
Okay.
A painting. Yeah, you guys gonna knock on the door?
So you hear a
14,
knock.
15, 16. Here it is.
Yeah. So
thank you. Babe.
You're most welcome. I'll be downstairs if you need me.
Wonderful. Also, before you go,
Yes.
you should probably know that. Well, dinner may have been on you this evening.
I'm sorry, what?
I just, I said I would take care of it, and that meant food and drink, and I don't know what you eat or drink, so I
no.
organized it all, and
I completely understand. If you're a little bit low on funds, and that's fine, I'll cover it. If there's anything else that you need, because you're financially unstable, you let me know.
I rest assured, if I need financial assistance, I will let you know. But just for tonight, I wanted to make sure you were taken care of for any of your needs food-wise.
Right, well, thank you. Did have food while I was out, but... right.
I am sorry, I did not know you were stopping for food.
No, that's okay. Sure.
Maybe I was overstepping, I apologize.
Do you know, were you like keeping a tally on how much that would be?
I know that wonderful barman would have been, so maybe check in with him on
Right. So it was just the food, not like the drinks or anything. The food is perfectly fine. I should be able to pay for that.
I am unsure. I left that up to the barman. That is a 5 deception.
Do I roll or?
It's up to Kaius, I guess.
11. Do you want me to roll just in case?
you know that's a lie.
Right, well... I'll be honest. It's fine, but next time, do let me know, because this is...
I'm letting you know now.
Well, before the fact would be beneficial. This is, of course, my family tab. I'd hate something, to get back to them that I'm not paying any...
Oh,
I'm having accrued funds.
I'm sorry, I have a very deep misunderstanding of such a concept as... my family died when I was little. Oh my God. Okay, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Anything while we're here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought it out. Mr. Kaya said it will not.
It's my fault. It is.
I feel so bad as a player.
Brody's impressed. Like, he's not there, but he feels impressed.
So you hear all this going on outside your room.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't mean it. No.
No, it is fine. You go join the others and enjoy the food.
Okay, yes, no, it's fine. No, don't. Oh, shit. And I like...
As soon as he's like down the stairs, she just like straightens up and breathes in, and she's like, fine.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
She kind of like wipes a little bit of sweat off her brow and is like, oh. And then she just knocks tentatively at Brooke's door. Come in. So she enters and she can see again, which is pretty good. Yeah. Hi, Rook. Do you mind if we have a little chat? I just wanted to check in on you. You seem like you weren't doing so well after whatever happened today.
Thanks. I wasn't expecting to still be so angry. Learn a little bit more information today.
I'm sorry if I'm overstepping, and I know it with sensitive matters like these, I am hoping you can understand why Neumann would have told me, but he mentioned that something had happened to your tribe, and that is what your questions were about. Is everything okay?
She just sighs and she gestures at Anya to take a seat next to her on the bed.
Yeah, she does.
I'm so mad. I should have gotten more information sooner. I knew from the start that they had to be dead. They all disappeared. And then I spent a month before I even started investigating what happened, so the only lead I had was maybe smugglers got to them, so if they got taken in by the slave trade, or if they got killed, there was no chance that they'd be alive.
It is a really difficult thing when those that you love are taken from you, and that is something I understand quite personally myself. But Rook, this isn't your fault. No matter how much time between you starting to look and what happened, it still is not your fault. You couldn't have known.
I could have been there in the first place. I meant to go back home. I never meant to stick with the mercenaries forever.
But Rook, then what would have happened? You would have been taken too, and you would not have been able to help. At least now you can.
You don't know that. When my mom and I, we were some of the tougher fighters there.
From what I know of your mother and your connection to your mother, she seems like she was an impossibly strong lady. And if she was taken too, and I'm sorry if this is harsh, but if she was taken too, I do not think it would have helped. Whereas now, with you having your own freedom, you can help. You can do what you can to help. You should be proud of that. You should be proud of the fact you are even looking. Some people would not. They would mourn and move on with their lives. I know what it is like to carry a burden like that.
And I had to have her nudging me to even start looking. I was a real mess. I was so angry, getting into the drink. Just picking fights all the time, and then so she stopped coming around when I raged. The guardians, she said, and I knew she said she didn't want me to do this. So I knew that I'd have to turn my anger in a better direction and avenge her and my tribe. She's the reason I'm here. I was trying to talk to her for weeks. Some of the more powerful people, the powerful members of my tribe, they perfected this technique so that they can even communicate with the spirits of the dead. I'm nowhere near that, but I was still trying. And so I was just, I don't know, attacking some armor in my room, and then she manifested, and I thought that she burned a patch on the map of this continent. So it's hardly anything, but that's the only clue I was going from, and that's why I decided to come here, to start my investigation here. Not that I made much headway until now.
I think grief is a funny creature. It can cause us to make decisions that she's kind of looking off, and she's somewhere else, and she's like, it causes us to make decisions that are difficult and maybe not the best. And sometimes those decisions will stay with us for longer than we would hope. But all you can do is try. And you are. And that is fantastic. You are trying, and I know from the bottom of my heart that your family would be proud of you for trying. You have nothing or had nothing to go on, and now you have a lead, and you did that with absolutely nothing. You went to another continent with absolutely nothing to go on. That takes strength. I think that your idea of your anger and rage being something to be ashamed of is maybe not giving yourself enough credit. If that is something that has driven you forward and is still within your control, then you are already winning against the people that have harmed you and harmed your family. I can't say that in my many, many years that I have made as many wise choices when faced with grief.
Catherine pause.
Yeah.
I think you're very wise.
She does a sad little sort of smile at Catherine, and she's like, you know I did not mean to offend you, Catherine. You are probably the best thing that has happened out of my bad decisions.
I think you're very wise, Sonia, and very kind. I think I could sense some similarities between us the first time I met. I think we both carry some pretty heavy sorrows. And I think because I'm starting to tear up a little bit, she is also starting to tear up at this point. And you see her look at the portrait in her arms, in her hands. And it's a picture of her mother, who's a dark-skinned, middle-aged woman. She's got a big veil over her hair. She's armoured. And next to her is just literally a really big fire. And noticing, you look at this, she says, the painter took a couple of artistic liberties with my father. I heard that he was a human at the time. I don't really want to know the particulars.
In reality, like what it was is your father was just a moon druid who really favoured the fire elemental.
Maybe. Very far.
Anya kind of reaches out and she holds Rook's hand and she's like, you will find them. I believe that you will. And I think that having people in your corner helps. And Rook, we already thought that we lost you once. I already thought that you were lost. And you still survived even the falling of a city. So if you need help, we are here. If you need help, I am here. And I'm sure Heffron will agree.
Anya playing into that ASI she's got. That wisdom boost.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Before I forget, and maybe this will help raise your spirits too. I have not read it yet, but Kaya sent me with the note. I believe he is well intended, so this is for you.
Oh, nice. So she tries to pick it up while still holding one hand. Oh, that's adorable. What Mitch has drawn is a big flower with a smiley face, and it says "Get better soon." It's very cute.
Oh, God.
Brooke, she's still teary, but she kind of smiles and has a little chuckle. And then she says, "Tell him thanks, or I guess I'll tell him later." You know, I've never been used to working on my own, but I didn't think I'd have people who I can trust again, who I can call something of a family. And she's gonna go to hug Anya and say, "Thank you. I don't know how much I can be there for your mission. I know I have to avenge my folks, but you can count on me. I will do all I can to help you, and I do not want you to die either. I was pretty darn worried, not knowing whether any of you folks made it out of that city."
Anya, she hugs back gently and she just sort of smiles and she's like, we may have different paths ahead of us, but I believe that they will cross again, whether we like it or not.
We sure do seem to keep running into each other.
But regardless of when you leave and of when we will see you again, I look forward to it.
Likewise.
Now I will leave you to your rest.
Have a good evening. Thank you for everything.
And she just kind of She stands up and she brushes Rook's arm, and then she leaves and goes to bed. That was cute.
That was adorable, and
That was a really good scene.
Is there anything else that characters want to accomplish in this evening?
I want to fix up my tab.
Bertie's took his fourth pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi guys, you're back again.
Yes.
You and I try like purple worm. It's very weird.
Well, yes, I've had some jerky of purple worm. I think that's what it was, at least.
Purple worm. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, no, that's what we got. We got from the.
That's great.
Little tough and chewy, but it does the job.
Oh boy.
So,
Oh dear. Excellent.
and I'll go up to the barman.
Okay.
Oh
How can I help
jeez.
you, sir?
Hello. Yes, I've been informed there's a tab that's been opened in my name.
Yes, you're aware of it being opened.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am fully aware that it was opened. I wasn't that aware that it was being used so frequently.
Okay.
What is the damage?
For your entire stay or simply for this evening?
Oh, I'm assuming the stay would be subsidized by my family, but this evening's...
Yes, we've got this record of like what? Yes.
Yes. This evening's entertainment, if you will.
So, food for each person plus the 3 bottles of wine, has it been? Plus 4 bottles of wine. That is around the vicinity of 100 gold.
I'm sorry.
100 gold and 5 silver.
I'm sorry.
Oh. 100 gold and 5 silver.
Yes.
Very well. Sure. Yeah. Do you accept platinum?
Yes, it is a generally accepted form of currency.
Wonderful. Well, here you are. And I throw him 10 platinum and a gold.
Thank you. And he hands you
I won't take...
okay. So, but for reference, he went to pass you 1 coin that you recognize as it's a very rarely used coin.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that then.
Yeah.
Collect it.
So an electrum piece.
Perfect.
A collector's edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll make up for the 100.
Annoying electrum is
Oh boy.
silver.
Excellent.
I'm on Mitch's shit list. If you're not tuning into the video recordings,
Yeah.
you're probably not catching the very
Death.
I'll
devious
let
glares.
you know. Audio listeners, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of death glares over the table, I tell you what. Ooh, boy.
All right.
Boy.
Do I regret it?
Anything else? Anything else anyone wants to achieve?
Not tonight.
This
No, not
evening?
tonight.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming the shop across the
Bertie
road
drinks
is
a
shut.
lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nope.
So
I'll get up right
Goes
early
off
in
to have
the
a
morning.
nice
you'll
snooze.
go to bed, retire for the evening.
Yeah. Nice snooze. Easy.
I can't believe she got away with it too.
I feel so much lighter as well.
Yeah.
Bertie,
Yeah.
as you drift off to sleep,
Oh no.
your vision drifts to a vaguely familiar landscape.
Oh yeah.
You're not familiar with the exact location, but it looks to be somewhere in the Silver Reaches, judging by the landscape.
Okay.
Likely somewhere in Neterin, so to
Okay.
the east of Arkaza.
Okay.
You see a familiar figure start to come into view. Zorthram Tathara is roaming around.
Oh.
While still clearly a being of immense power, they seem to be diminished compared to what you saw in Wild Shade. You see the figure slowly lumbering around while flailing about as if desperately trying to search for something. You see this for a few moments before the vision dissipates and after you've rested for 4 hours, you wake up.
Okay. All right, cool. And says he like wakes up again in a cold sweat like he always does when he goes through his dreams. Petals everywhere. And he sits up, looks around for a few moments, tries to catch his bearings, and he takes out one of his books and immediately starts writing in it.
You do get the sense this time that Zorthram Thara wasn't as conscious of you as in past visions.
Excellent. Okay. Cool.
He didn't address you like he has in the past.
Yeah, definitely.
As vaguely as it has been.
That's all good. Yeah. So that's what you can visualize is he starts immediately writing things with a bit of a determined look on his face for the no one that's in his room. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Barbie rolls dice terrifyingly. Excellent.
I'm gonna need. I'll re-roll this one for posterity, but it's not gonna matter.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And he'll eventually go down for brekkie, I guess. But yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Brooke spends a long time in her room, doing meditation and yoga and trying to chillax.
Would you have stayed up so that when you woke up, it was everyone's regular breakfast, or would you have gone to sleep and then woken up early?
Yeah, Ray probably stays up pretty. He stayed up pretty late the night before. Wink, wink. So I think that's probably what he does normally.
Anya
He's just on his own this
to bed
time.
early and would have rose early. So she'll be up before everyone. And quite anxious in the morning because she has no idea what was said to Neumann or Caius.
Oh, true.
So Caius could want her head for all she knows.
All she knows.
And that may have nothing to do with what you told Bertie.
Exactly. But it would be a contributing, it'd help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd help him sleep at night.
Yeah. So she's when everyone comes down, she's biting her nails over her untouched breakfast.
All right. Yeah. So you all meet back up.
Come down a little later.
Yeah.
I'll come down, see Anya eating food, just sort of falter and step and be like,
She's not eating.
oh yeah,
she's
just sitting
barely
in front of food.
Yeah.
Right. Did I pay for that?
No.
Okay, no worries, that's fine.
So this breakfast, of course, being breakfast, is included with your room cost.
Yeah.
Lovely.
She paid for her own room too.
Yeah.
She could have tabbed everyone's rooms. She didn't.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Rook comes down, probably a bit later than everyone else, she's looking a bit calmer and more focused. She'll nod to Neumann and then smile at her.
Did you want to join me, Caius?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
I
sit down opposite and just sort of order just a plate of bacon.
Well, this is a great little morning.
Yeah.
You can have mine if you wish.
Oh, I'll have,
fairly
yeah, sure.
trusted.
And I take some of Anya's bacon as well. All right. While also waiting for mine.
This is a great little morning. How's everyone going? Had a good night's sleep? But he takes another swig of a glass of something.
Glass of something.
Anya's eyes are covered, but if she could see, she'd be eyeing, her eyes would be darting to Neumann. So every now and then, Hafren sort of eyes Neumann and cocks his head a little bit.
How far away is the bar from where we were sitting the night prior?
Probably.
Well, we chose, if they came to our table, we chose a table in the corner, tucked away,
So probably wouldn't have been that easy to overhear that a tab was used for all the food we ate. No, because Neumann was under the impression that you would pay for his ale spread and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't know about the tab either.
Okay. So what interaction is happening here right now?
Well, it's you're looking very uneasy, and you okay?
Yes. Are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I had a pretty good night's sleep, actually.
Oh,
I
great.
suppose it's really nice.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Not much sunlight, but other than that, it's pretty nice.
Good
And
food.
you had a good evening after I retired last night?
Yes, I had. I ended up cooking, believe it or not. And purified some food. It worked out.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
And who allowed you to cook?
I need no permission to do my own cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as it did not turn out the last time.
No mayonnaise was involved this time, so don't worry about that, sister.
Oh no! I've just had a sudden realization.
Oh no.
Oh,
With the town of
God.
Gorn, I don't have access to mayonnaise anymore.
Oh, what a shame. Tragedy. Absolute tragedy.
I'm so sorry
Oh,
for
no.
Oh no, it's fine. I feel like maybe when I become a little bit more experienced, I might be able to fashion myself an
You could not. You could not, and we could just continue on how
Precisely.
we've been doing.
Caius and Rook, you don't know this, but like Neumann is a demon when he's cooking. But that meal last night was pretty good.
I've heard plenty of warnings about this, but Neumann, do you reckon
Just
they sell
be
mayonnaise in this?
Well, that's what I'm actually just thinking,
Stock
because
up for
mayonnaise
that
and bacon from memory is quite the delicacy.
Oh no. I've actually got some shopping I need to do today that does not involve mayonnaise.
I don't have shopping to do, but may I join you? Please?
Yeah. I just need to go to like a general goods store or a weapons store or something.
Oh, there's a magic shop across the road if you're interested. They might have something that you're after. I'm actually going there myself this morning.
That might do the trick, actually.
I will join you both.
Bodyguard. He like
Oh, yes,
always
of
here.
course.
I will join you both if there is no mayonnaise involved. Also, Bertie. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. My presence is its own prison, am I right? Wink, wink.
She can't wink back.
He says
but
wink,
she
wink
just-
while he winks.
She nods.
Hafren blinks.
Yes, of course. Hafren winks.
And Newman's just like, right. And in his head, he's like, these people are acting so weird. What is going on? But yeah, no, I don't particularly have too much in mind.
Yeah.
I do have an idea though. But like, once I come up with it, I'll talk to you guys about it.
Oh, okay.
But
Bit
I just want to.
cryptic.
I want to just get some notes down first. I'm here to sort out what's in my head.
Quick question.
Sure.
Does it involve mayonnaise?
No.
Then I'm in.
All right.
No
Good.
questions asked. We're good.
Well, yeah, we'll have to like start planning for this big airship trip. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's just gonna be us three, like you two, or you got your own business, or
So-
are you coming along?
Well, I mean, I have been here for a while, sort of looking for something to do. Normally, I just go backwards and forwards between Durham and a few other surrounding areas,
To be
doing some
fair,
adventures.
is Fina?
So she's going with you. She's not with you at the moment.
Oh, okay. To be fair,
She has like contacts in the city that she's able to
Fair
kind of
enough.
crash at.
Yeah.
to be fair, you have been exposed, for a lack of a better word, to a very large amount of very confidential convocation information. So your assistance as someone who is now in the know would probably be appreciated and rewarded. I
It's
don't know.
true.
Maybe talk to Athena about that.
Oh, there's like payment involved in wherever it is that you're going.
I'm assuming, considering we are saving the world, that we...
Yeah, I mean that's really the only reason I'm going. I'm kind of like, well, I hope they're gonna pay me.
Well,
So
I mean-
I hope so.
If you think about it, for what we did with the Queen, we got paid. It was okay.
That was...
Are you kidding me?
But if we perhaps save the world as well, I'm sure people would be as, if not maybe a little bit more grateful. But to be honest,
Imagine-
I'm doing this for my own reasons.
Okay.
But the money is quite nice to have as well. It's the adventuring gig, my friend.
Caius,
Well, that's very
imagine the reputation you would bring to your family, having had a hand in saving the world.
I'm in.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, great. And Rook, I'm assuming you're going off on a quest or something, or?
Well, exactly. I gotta find this Sirag folk.
I mean,
Ah,
wouldn't he be in the place we're going to?
I mean, he could be. Actually, Neumann, you seem to recognize the name looking back on that.
Yes, and I believe I guess the main tower is in fact in Karas.
Specifically in New Arcadia, the capital, like the de facto capital. Well, no, the in fact
The takeover
capital of the ruins.
We don't consider it the capital, but it's officially that now, I guess. But it's chances are, if he's anywhere, he would most likely be there or somewhere around there. So, chances are. I mean, I haven't done any looking into it since last night. So there's definitely people we've got to talk to, information we've got to collect.
Absolutely.
So we'll have to go see. But that's likely the most. That's the most likely place, I reckon.
Yeah, that is the turn of events. If my investigation, certainly if he does end up being there, then I guess I will go. If you will just have to wait and see.
At the very least, for you two, we could at the very least give you a lift. The cash. No, it's fine.
I like what you're thinking.
Yeah, we've corrupted Neumann.
Yeah, you guys literally have rubbed off.
Yeah, you've been around terrible
robbed.
people for too long.
So many people.
But yeah, no. So definitely. Apparently, also someone will be sent to our lodgings with information about the airship as well. So
Speaking of
we'll hear from.
bartender, have there been any messages left for us?
Nope.
It was mainly when things are going to be ready to go. So
Yeah, but you never know, they might have been ready now.
yeah, absolutely.
It's worth checking.
All right. So, who's going across the street to the magic store there?
Me.
Yeah, magic. I like magic.
Sure.
All right. So the store.
We're going. We're all there.
The store across the street is a store called Ormond's Odds and Ends. It seems to be more like trinkets and components rather than massive items. So you see that there are like rings and dusts and various admixtures. And there's a jovial-looking dwarven woman at the counter. She, hello. How can I help you? I am Vela Ormond, and this is my shop. We sell all kinds of things. What?
Yeah, keep going.
What can I help you with?
Gotta roll for how hot she is.
Oh, right, shit. Just say it to me, man. I'll do it.
I love the end. It's like, holy shit.
I am so bad at charades. Oh no.
What?
Sorry for your OC, Darby. She's a 2.
Aw, she just looks very homely.
She's like,
fine.
yeah, homely, and she's got like a lot of like soot and stuff on her from like.
Yeah, so she probably will be hotter. You just can't tell.
She's probably an artificer herself, and a lot of this stuff she's probably made.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what can I help you with?
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I'm just wanting to have a bit of a look around, really. I've recently come into a little bit of coin, and I'd like to spend it on some oddities.
Brilliant. Always happy to help someone part with their coin.
I'm sure you are.
So, what is your practice? Do you need components? Do you want some form of magic item?
Well, I mean, if there's some
Got it.
form of...
Few things in. Most things tend to be on a commission basis.
Okay.
But occasionally we get something in pre-made, or I make something just because the whim takes me. So at the moment, all I can see is we've got a pearl of power, helps you if you've got very limited reserves of magic. It can help you to recharge for a bit. Belt of dwarven kind. I can see there are no dwarves among you. Although there are 2 elves.
Yep.
Yes.
We're elves.
We don't see much of your folk around here.
Nope.
But yes. So belt of dwarven kind. It is helps to what was it that it does for you non-dwarves? Help. There are magical magical
fine.
features.
I got your gist.
There are magical features that anyone who wears the belt gains, but there's also a couple that non-dwarves get as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you get a beard if you wear that, don't you?
It very well may give you a beard. So
Okay.
I already have Bertie.
I wouldn't mind one.
I love that.
So
That's really
it
great.
will boost your constitution.
like that.
Make you a little more hardy. Give you advantage. It'll help you to persuade dwarves. And
I guess they would approve of the
each day there
like
is
the beard. So yeah, makes
chance
sense.
of
attractive
growing
dwarves,
a
maybe.
full beard. Regardless of whether you like clean shaven, you'll get a full grown dwarvish beard in the morning. And even if you already have a beard, it'll make it nice and thick. But also for you folk not being dwarves, it will also protect you from poisons, and it might not help if you've already got it, but help you see in the dark, and it will help you to speak, read and write dwarvish.
Interesting.
All for the low price of 4,000 gold.
That is quite reasonable. However, I do not
Beard
see
for
myself
4,000.
needing-
Yeah.
I also have one ring of feather falling, and
Oh yeah. How much are you charging for that one?
that is 1,200 gold. So it does require you to sit with it a bit before it will take effect.
Yeah.
It requires attunement.
That's fine.
But if you fall while wearing the ring, it will slow your fall.
Yeah. I've got I'm trying to craft a kind of spell to do that myself. I'm a bit of an inventor of spells, you could say, but I don't think I'll need it. You carry on with your
You mean like a
spiel.
feather fall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's it. I saw a feather falling and I was like, hey, I'd love to be able to do that. So I got to put my mind to it. You see, I kind of craft spells, so yeah, you know. But anyway, please continue with your spiel. It's very entertaining.
I also have one of these tokens at the moment, a featherfall token. So it's one use, but if you fall, it will automatically activate if you fall at least 20 feet while it's on your person, and slow your fall down to 60 feet, about 10 feet a second.
Okay.
Is this just one person or?
One person, one use. I might be able to get some in later in the week. If they're usually easy enough to whip up if you want some, but I'm gonna need an order and a down payment if you want more than the one.
No, just inquiry was.
All right.
You don't happen to have any weapons or anything, do you?
No, I don't tend to stock weapons here. You'd be looking at Dorgren's Forge for that. Again, he probably won't have much in stock, prefabricated, but might have a couple of things. If you want to upgrade your armor, there's also plates and pads. And you lot seem the adventuring type, so I should probably tell you if you want top up your potions of healings. Torval's usually got a few over at Torval's Tinctures.
Cool. Sounds
Be
cool.
interested in that one.
Any other magical items of interest?
I'm afraid these are all I have prefabricated at the moment.
You don't perhaps have goggles of the night by any chance?
No. You don't get much demand for those here in
Town, yeah.
You've got a point.
I could make you a set.
You could take that dwarven thing that gives you night vision.
No, I need it for something else.
I if you want, I could have a pair made up for you, but
Depends how much, though, is the thing. I'm a bit of a crafter of magical items myself. So, you know, it's a matter of time, and if it's a matter of time, that's if it's too expensive, I might as well just do it myself. That's pretty much all I'm saying. So you understand.
oh, of course. So goggles are nice, uncommon. So they would probably cost you somewhere in the vicinity of 600, 700 gold. I'd have to get your measurements quickly before I give you the exact price, and it'd take about 2 weeks. A little bit more.
No, sorry about that. I appreciate the offer, but I'll definitely pass on this one.
Understood.
I got a quick question. Do you have anything like a pocket knife or a knife or like a just cool looking like just anything that's good at cutting? Like, cause you have some really cool looking trinkets, so I'd love something that looks cool.
She has a look through her stuff. I usually don't, but occasionally you do. I don't have much in the way of it, but I do have this, and it's more of a ceremonial blade.
That's exactly what I want. Thank you. How much is it?
This one is what was this one? This one was 10 gold.
10 gold. So can we say 9 gold?
You have a deal.
Excellent! 9 gold it is. Thank you very much. He takes it up for it, he gives him the gold, and quickly throws it in his pocket, in his little bag.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done!
So it's a very ornate, like, dagger, essentially.
Excellent.
It is, it's not a magic item, but it looks like it's designed to be used, like, as part of some form of ritual, like as a component, essentially.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what he wants. Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm very happy. Please continue on.
Anything else? Any casters need components?
Well, I think I'm fine with all my components.
Yeah,
My spells.
you're a wizard.
I am a wizard indeed, but I've got all my components that I need. Thank you very much for your time. Unless anyone else wants anything. How much was that token of the feather?
60 gold.
60 gold. You know what? Because you've been so helpful in telling us where everything is, I'll take that off your hands as well.
Oh my gosh.
I will get the card to you later because I haven't cut it out yet.
Excellent.
I wouldn't worry about it. I have the feather fall spell.
But just
You could say it's just a token.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Excellent.
Okay. So Newman's going to stay behind. He says, I'll catch up to you guys later, actually. I just want to have a chat.
Yeah, for sure. Where's you next, guys?
Yeah.
Well,
Be safe.
Yeah, I'll come find you guys. I'll be right behind you.
Be safe.
Link arms. I think that's
It literally will not take very long.
Very safe, yes.
excellent. Yeah, link arms with me. Thanks, man.
So
Cool.
once you guys leave, Newman will then go up and ask, do you have any sort of materials for just like raw materials, perhaps building some things? Because I'm wanting to build something on an airship which I won't have ready access to materials, and you know what he wants to make. 2 of those. Or what I believe that was the one. So
common item.
he just wants to quickly maybe discuss and get those materials delivered.
Excellent.
All right, so that will cost. Those materials would be about 100 gold.
Yeah, easy done. Yeah, no, happy to pay that.
Wonderful.
fairly
doing
honest
business with
price. Yes, thank you very much. And he quickly catches up to the rest of the party, and he did organise for those to be delivered
Yeah.
to his room.
And the other thing too is as you've had this discussion, if you decide that you want to build something else while you're on the airship, we can just essentially
Organise for stuff to
say that you went.
Yeah. Cool. I catch up
Awesome.
to you guys.
He does that.
Well, I'd very much like to go to, what was it that she said? Plates and pads? I think it was. I'd love to
plates
go
and
there
pads
just to have a bit of a look at some people banging on metal.
I would not mind that either.
Right.
All right.
Let's go.
So you make your way to Plates and Pads. You do notice that it is right next door to Dorgren's Forge.
Oh, I thought you were saying next door to the place
Yeah.
we've just been.
No.
I was going to say, because then if that was the case, Neumann would have ran past and then comically ran in reverse and was like, oh,
No.
right.
No, this is in more of a town, more in a part of the city that is, there's a lot of the kind of odoriferous.
There's no
industry.
dwarven swimwear shops nearby, are there, Darby?
Not near here. You might have more luck nearby where Torval's Tinctures
It's fine.
is, maybe.
It's fine. Please continue.
But yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of workshops and forges around here, but these two seem to be the only ones focused on, they're the only ones that you've heard, that you've been told deal in enchanted goods. So Plates and Pads, you go in and there is a blacksmith at work on this seems to be a golden shoulder plate.
Oh my gosh. But he's only just staring at this guy's shoulder. The second he walks in, he's still got his arms lifted, he just stares at that.
Hafren is on your shoulder.
Yeah, they're
and
the
Anya
same.
has a headache.
And yeah, he notices you come in and takes his goggles off. His face almost entirely covered in soot, except for the half that is covered with beard. The long red darkened by soot beard, tied up together in a fashion that appears to be mostly practical to keep it from being too wild.
But let me tell you, it's doing it for you.
Oh.
Because he is a 9 out of 10.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and as
He's a hottie.
as he takes his goggles off, it almost feels like it's in slow motion. And you could almost swear that his blue eyes sparkle
Oh my gosh, this is a great
in the
sight.
firelight.
He slow-mo flicks his hair back and just, a bead of sweat just goes.
And soot just goes off in the distance.
Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Gothra. How can I help you today?
Oh, Gothra! Hello! My name is Caius Viator Silvius. I'm here because I've heard that you're the best armorer in this city.
Damn right I am.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking at commissioning a piece from you.
Yes.
I'd like to improve my armor if possible.
Anya just sidles up to Birdie and she's like, there's 2 of them.
I know. But it's kind of just pink from his ears to his pinker.
May I ask, are there any enchantments on what you're wearing at the moment?
No, none at all.
None at all.
I'd like there to be if possible. Otherwise, I'd just like to make it sturdier.
It's hard to get something enchanted after the fact. It's not impossible, but it can be expensive. I do, however, have a set of enchanted dwarven plate. And of course, being enchanted, part of the enchantment is to make sure that it fits the wearer. So
Not just dwarves.
Put it on, it looks like a
obviously there's gonna be
No complaints from Birdie.
it's not going to overlap as much physically as it would on a dwarven.
Of course.
Dwarven wearer, but it is still viable for tall folks such as yourself. So it does run about 20,000 gold.
Right.
But it will help you stand your ground like nobody's business. So mechanically, so it is +2 plate armor. So that is a base of like 20.
Yeah, that'll put me up at a 25 armor class.
Gee.
In addition, if an effect moves you against your will along the ground, you can use your reaction to reduce the distance you are moved by up to 10 feet.
Well, do you obviously something? Oh, you have it here.
Yes.
Oh, so you won't like take a down payment or anything, would you?
I mean, if you wanted me to make something that is a bit more bespoke, suited to you, I could do the same kind of enchantments.
Anya just kind of sidles up and she's like, Caius, if I may, I sometimes have very good powers of convincing. Can I quickly have a word with this merchant here, please?
Oh, of course. I believe in the spirit of group entertainment.
Can we have a word privately, please?
Oh, no group. Okay, well, I'll be over here.
What can I help you with?
I just don't want him to know, but I'm going to pay for 10 grand of this out of very, very guilt. And the fact that I am pretty sure that I have more money than he does.
I don't think that's true, but like...
I currently have 35,000 gold
That is
pieces
true.
and 10,400 platinum pieces.
You have twice as much gold as I do.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Nice.
You strike a hard bargain.
But you will tell him that I swindled you down to 10,000, yes?
Yes. Yes, of course I will.
I will... Are we still within sight of everyone? Or are we gone behind the counter or something?
You're probably, I mean, I'm just off looking at
Yeah, you notice Caius is looking
Okay.
at the thought of like, like always in thought of like, oh, I wonder what I want to get done to it.
Yeah, I'm
like,
trying to think
it's
of
a
a colour
bespoke
scheme.
suit.
Yeah.
She tries to very discreetly, and she's gonna roll stealth. No, she's gonna roll sleight of hand for this. Very discreetly, pass him 10,000 gold. Oh, that's a 30.
Oh, yeah.
What is your?
I don't even want to roll.
Yeah, that's the point.
My perception
You
is
can't.
it's a +1. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in any case, that'd probably be a disadvantage anyway because I'm busy
Yeah.
enamored with all the armor pieces over here.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
we have a deal, yes?
Of course.
Caius, good news.
Hello.
With my wonderful powers of persuasion, we've come to a deal for you.
You do drive a hard bargain, but I can part with this suit for 10,000.
Oh. My God.
I'm afraid I can't go any lower than that, otherwise I'd be running it at a loss. But
No, I completely no. That's wow.
I mean, it's taking up space in the shop, and
Just don't question it. It's good. Just pay the man's money.
Are you
Let's go.
sure? I feel terrible about this.
No, you should not. It's fine. Let's go.
How about that?
Of course, thank you. Yes, I will. Yeah,
you pay them that.
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I did that
Nice.
for the not the dwarven one, the commission one. Or is that what we were talking about? Or not?
No, this is for the prefab.
Yeah, for the dwarven one. That's
Okay, yeah,
fancy
yeah.
and
I mean, you
Fits
could
you
get
or
the
whatever.
commissioned one if you want, but
How much is that one?
Is that a thing?
it's
How
the
much
same
is that?
price, but
Oh,
it would
yeah.
take it would take about half a year.
Yeah.
Dwarven works.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Thank you very much. That's incredible.
Not at all.
Yes.
I did nothing. I assure you. We just get along so great that old friends. Maybe we know. Let's go.
Okay.
Does anyone have anything else?
I can't help anyone else with anything.
No, just enjoying
Anything
the
wanted
view.
commissioned? Anyone want to? I do have 2 prefabricated items still in stock. I have a shield, and I have some enchanted studded leather. Well, the shield's enchanted too, but yeah.
What enchantment is on the studded leather?
It's a basic warding enchantment, but quite strong mechanically. +2 enchantment. So it would be 14 plus dex plus any other bonuses. Yeah.
14.
What's your current armor?
Dex. My current AC is 16, and I have studded armor, studded leather armor, with the enchantment of the smokiness.
Yeah. So
14 plus dex plus what?
I don't think you have any additional bonuses, so it would be 14.
So 14 plus 4. I'm interested. How much?
It's a bit a little bit cheaper. It is 7,075 gold.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
If you wouldn't mind, and could I take you off into the corner real quickly?
Of course.
Now,
I'm losing my mind.
I'm sorry, I'm a little new to this. Is there any way that we could take some money off that price?
This is how these tackling work.
Yeah. Make it a little bit cheaper. Is that okay? Is that something that can happen?
What price were you thinking?
I'm losing my mind.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention to how much it was. It was like
7,075.
Oh, well, that actually seems like a pretty reasonable price already. Oh, well, what if we go to, say, 4,000? Is that about fair?
7,000.
So, how much was it before?
7,075.
7,075, and you want to go to 7,000. Well, let's go even, and we'll go 7,050.
I love Kaya so much.
Perfect. Here. Excellent. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Let's go back. So,
Your friend has organized a discount.
Oh, has he just?
Yes. He has managed to speak me down to 7,050.
Kaya, I very much appreciate it.
you're most welcome. It's the least I can do.
It literally is the least you could do
Oh boy.
without literally doing nothing.
This is very,
Like,
this is
you,
very enjoyable.
you haggled the price down and then up.
That's so
delightful.
good. I
Kaz
love
normally
that.
has other people do the shopping for him.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
this is a
dear
very new
God,
concept.
that's amazing.
Oh, that shield though, I do a lot of dual wielding, and I feel like the shield might get in the way of that quite a bit, actually. I was just thinking,
Probably would.
yeah, no, I don't think there'd be much interest in the shield then, I think. Unless there is some sort of, perhaps like a small shield, like one that I can put on my wrist, like a band or something.
Unfortunately, no. You might be able to get
Buckler, I think they're called.
You know, it's funny. People think of bucklers as more defensive than they are. They're kind of more so a way
Glance you off the
to
board,
aid in the maneuvering of your opponent's weapon than
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
are
Oh, he's a
proper
nerd. Oh no.
I can make them, but they're not gonna. It's not really going to help to protect you.
Oh no, it's just I'm usually right in the thick of it. I'm usually up in their face.
So basically, what I'm saying is like there is no mechanical benefit to having a buckler.
I want to.
You could.
Yeah,
you could
that's
definitely
cooler.
have a buckler if you wanted. All right. I've got a few. Is there any sort of preference? Colors, metals?
Well, actually, yeah, I have a custom design. Maybe if we could do that.
Depends on how complex and how long you're willing to wait.
Specifically, I mean, I would like in the next couple of days. It's not too complex. It's just basic colours. A little bit of a paint job, I think, is all you need to do.
All right. Let's see. I can probably do that for 5 gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that buckler included, or? Oh,
That is buckler included.
Oh no.
If you wouldn't mind,
absolutely not. No, go
I'm
ahead.
learning a new skill.
Yeah, sure.
Come and join me in the corner.
I'm very worried that for visual listeners then, you might have seen in the camera that's facing the other three, my head just right here, just losing my mind, and I apologise for that technical difficulty if so.
So this buckler, what do we think about just an even 5 gold?
Sounds good.
That was easier than the last one. I think I'm getting the hang of it. You know what? This is perfect. Yes, wonderful. Neumann, I've done it again.
Your friend has talked me down to 5 gold.
Thank you
You're most welcome.
so much.
Don't even mention it.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I love that everyone's just indulging him too. No one's like calling him up on it. We're just like, good job.
What exactly is
job.
happening here, Anya? Rook, do you know what's going on?
So,
What's he doing?
have you got an image of this?
He thinks he's helping. Just let him
Neumann
help.
gets a bit of parchment and he just sort of like scribbles on it, and then he writes what colours he would want in each one. I will come up with a custom
All right, I should have this ready
later.
for you.
I've got something
in the
pictured in
next
my head, but
couple of days. Oh, where are you staying?
the golden sword, the golden sword, blade.
Golden blade.
Close.
All right.
It's, I usually get you to say it. This is
Well, yes, I was waiting. but
I'll
that's-
have someone send for you once it's done.
or possibly delivery. That seems to be the most convenient for me.
That could work.
I appreciate your excellent service. Thank you so much.
So you pass over the 5 gold.
I most certainly do.
Yeah. How about you two? Anything I can do for you?
It's fine.
Understood.
Just keeping you.
Sorry, no. Actually, do you your robes? Are you
My robes.
your armor? Do you have any sort of magical protection, or are they just
Not really. I just have these. He just like slaps little thigh guard armor that he has.
So
like, it's fine.
are proficient in shield.
They protect the goods, so you know it's good.
You are proficient in shields for it.
Like
I
heck,
believe.
I'm gonna carry a shield. Little voice from God that's coming from above here. I don't do that. That will break my nails probably.
And it also covers the goods.
I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you want me to infuse your armor?
Infuse what like make it smell nice?
I could, yes, but more so to actually give you some more protection as well, because I actually have some more room to do this sort of stuff. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well. Wait.
You almost said, I have a spell, and I just watched Mitch's face just morph in 4 different ways. It was very delightful.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
can
here for.
infuse it.
I'm a visual person. I'm
That's the
very
only
sorry
thing
to
we would
be
need
honest.
is to become, perhaps, are you able to attune? Do you have to it? Is all.
Possibly. I'll have to have a think. I got a lot of items to take care of, but I might be able
Well,
to.
the
Yeah.
offers there. However, if I do just make it smell good, it does not cost any attunement.
Oh, it doesn't cost anything. Well, that sounds great.
You don't
yeah.
need to sort of get used to it.
Well, I smell pretty good already. Am I right? Wink.
Smells? He smells. What does he smell?
Nice.
Probably smells of flowers.
It just smells like flowers, I guess.
Depends if you like flowers.
Kind of fake, I guess.
I've been in very close proximity this entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah, no,
Actually,
it does.
do you have like a PTSD reaction from the
Well, no, I was just
aromatic
gonna
taste
say.
of
I was just going to
eating
say.
birdies?
I enjoy the smell of flowers, just not the taste. So yeah, you do smell good, but you probably don't taste good.
Oh, I am not touching this one. I'll be outside
Again.
if anyone wants.
Oh, I might join you. I wanted to have a chat to. Oh, look at you, ground. Okay, bye.
He's like, hello.
There is also like the weaponsmith next door.
Anyway, no, I'm fine, thanks.
Alrighty, well.
Do you sell like picture scrolls? Like of yourself?
Like a calendar.
Oh, because if you don't, I think that would be a very profitable business venture. It could like advertise your wares. You could be like posing like at the forge, shirtless, you know? I think it'd make a lot of money.
I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, well, if you ever need anyone to like print it or like just finance that, I'm your guy. And he hands me his business card.
Okay, he takes the business card.
Thanks, I'm outie. Bye.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, what is everyone doing?
We go next door.
Alright,
Yeah.
so,
We go to all of the shops.
Did Kaius actually want a conversation with Anya, or was
Oh
he
no,
just
that
like,
was just wanting to get out. It's like,
yeah.
leave.
So you go next door to Dahlgren's forge, and you see that rather than actually forging this time, the dwarven figure that you see is deep in the process of enchanting a weapon.
oh right, yep. Oh jeez. Every time that
Keep
happens.
describing Darby.
So rather than having the face covered by the goggles, you see
6.
her face is like
Where's the guy?
He wouldn't kick her out of bed.
clean.
Yeah.
Face is clean. Hair is tied back in a braid, long and brown, and she has an ironstone zipping around her head, and she's casted some form of magic into the hammer in front of her. Hello, I'm Dahlgren. Can I help you at all?
Oh well, I'm just sort of window shopping.
All right.
What goods can you provide us today?
I'm afraid the only prefabs I've got at the moment are I have a polymorph rapier and a dwarven thrower hammer.
I'm sorry, what is a polymorph rapier?
It is a
Someone else?
blade with an enchantment on it that does require attunement. But when you attack a creature with it, occasionally it will. So on a critical hit, when you roll a 20 on the attack roll, it will cast the polymorph spell on the target.
It's a little bit like a certain item in a certain game, you could say. Indeed. Doesn't matter. Anyway, continue.
So basically,
Yeah, Todd Howard approves. Okay, continue. Please continue.
Took me a while.
basically, when you attack a creature with this weapon, you roll a 20 on the attack roll. The creature must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, in addition to suffering the attack's normal effects. On a failed save, the creature also suffers the effects of a polymorph spell. Roll a d20 and consult the table on the card to determine the creature that it turns into, and it can go from as harmless as a rabbit to all the way to like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
As much as I would personally be delighted to have this item in play, I'm already fully
I feel like that's a very Caius cool weapon.
It really
yeah.
is.
Chaos of it.
A creature is immune to the effect if it is immune to damage of the weapon's type, is a shape changer, or has legendary actions.
What's that hammer over there?
The hammer is what we call a dwarven thrower. Unfortunately, I don't think it will take well to you. It generally
like you.
requires attunement by a dwarf. Although
it's racist. It's a racist.
just the way the enchantment it is an older weapon, yes.
Stuck in its way.
Okay, Bruma.
Okay, Bruma. It's the okay Bruma.
Before the dwarven blacksmiths had worked out how to more broadly enchant their weapons. But perhaps with if you were to come across a belted dwarven kind, maybe you could
Trick it.
maybe you could bypass the restrictions in that way.
Dwarf face.
But
there's a lot to unpack there.
if you were able to attune to it, it is a very effective weapon that you can throw, which is unusual for a warhammer, and deals extra damage when you do throw it, especially against giants. And it returns to your hand after being thrown.
It literally is a boomerang. It's racist.
Oh no!
It is a +3 weapon.
Nice.
+3 warhammer.
You need to be a dwarf.
Yeah. You need,
But is it a heavy weapon?
yes.
And belted dwarven kind is attunement?
Yes.
And hammer is attunement?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 slots on it.
Oh, out of curiosity, is my dwarven blade attuned?
No.
Oh, nice.
Still have a slot.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, Mike.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
And really like cool trinkets, like bobbleheads of like the shopkeeper or something around.
So those are the options that you have.
Well,
I'll take that as a no.
Or if there is some form of enchantment that you desired to have on a weapon, then I do work on commission as well.
Can you add extra fire damage to this axe?
Let me see. Because it's currently
1d6 fire damage.
Yeah. 1d6, and it's considered an uncommon item, I believe.
I think so.
Yes. It's usually a bit tricky to enchant items after the fact, but simply enhancing an existing enchantment shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, I was kind of thinking my girl here was get pretty perfect, but that would be interesting if you get a little more firepower.
It might take a while. It would probably take me at least a month.
Nah, maybe later.
I have a
keep
long
that
sword
one
you
in
can
mind.
borrow if you want.
I mean, I have 3 axes, but then
Fair enough.
if you want an axe, we can do a little swapsy. But thanks. She just goes and looks at all the weapons.
Anyone else?
Interested?
How much would something like that cost? Where you were just enchanting and I pull out my sword.
The Frostbrand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And any lights that are in the area turn off.
Whoa, we got real dark all of a sudden. No?
Non-magical flames.
Awesome.
At the moment.
So just
because
the
she's
street
in the middle of
lights go
enchant.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
Oh,
You hear people outside go,
Well, yeah, the street lights do, but the ceiling lights seem to be enchanted.
What a bizarre weapon for a human to have.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, not very useful.
That's great. I love it.
It is very rare.
It is.
Yes. This is a very strong enchantment already placed on this blade. To enhance it would take a very long time.
Oh.
Somewhere in the vicinity of multiple months.
You know what? I'll just take that back, I think. Wonderful. If I did want to just get like a normal longsword, like this one, shink! Well, that's just my stock standard longsword. What, to make it, more accurate in a way, so that it's not just relying on me.
Well, depending on
Sometimes I miss.
Depending on what kind of level of accuracy you wanted, it would take a number of weeks, possibly months if you wanted incredibly accurate, and should be anywhere from hundreds to tens of thousands of gold pieces.
Right. Okay.
For a basic one, it would probably be around the vicinity of 300 gold and cost and take 2 weeks. Or the next step up from there would be around 3,000 gold and take just shy of 3 months. Or for 6 months would be the most accurate option, but that would be about 30,000 and take almost 6 months.
Wonderful. Okay. No worries. Thank you. I'll keep that under advisement. And yes, and then I just look at all the sharp things on the wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice point.
We're both just like,
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Respectable.
No, I am quite happy with my weapons. Thank you.
You know, I'm quite good at the moment. Wonderful.
My body is a weapon, so I don't need any kind of best things like that.
Rook just kind of looks you up and down.
So does Caius, but a
tiny
little bit more
little
subtly.
Actually, do you have any bows?
I do have a couple that have just come in. They're just standard longbows. But I was going to enchant them when I...
You can't be the
had
bow
an
rogue. I'm the
opportunity.
bow rogue.
Well, it's just I have a standard bow, so maybe if I can get something as an alternative.
But I do not
the
have
bow
any
rogue.
enchanted bows.
No, that's quite alright. You seem fairly excited at the mention of.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, I've just got this stock standard crossbow, and I pull out this little piddly thing. I want a bigger one.
So you've got a light crossbow.
I have a light crossbow. I would like if you could say a heavy one.
See, I was just imagining it was a regular size crossbow, but you're so like
Yeah, you're so
beefy
beefy
that it just looks tiny.
Yeah.
So,
Just a
for
little
the
crossbow.
sake of time,
I'm sorry.
I'll just say like at some point during the day you would be able to find like just a standard weaponry store where you would be able to get a heavy crossbow for 50 gold.
Done.
I might do that too. Do they count as like simple weapons?
They
Martial
are.
weapons?
It is a martial ranged weapon.
Yeah, I'll grab one of them. Just because I got nothing ranged. May as well.
Cool. No swimsuit shops, Darby?
Anya sulks a little bit because she's like,
So you can go
what
to
am I meant to do?
you can go to Torval's Tinctures, which is a potion seller, but
No. I have my own potions that work very well, thank you.
Anya
very
still
much.
has a fair few.
Betty says to like the hawker on the street is trying to promote 12
I might just buy like 3 health potions.
alright.
And can I buy?
So those are 50 gold a piece.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, actually, while we're wandering down to Derby, are there like grocery stores, like food, bakery, and
Yeah, you can easily stock up on like
Cool.
rations.
Bertie is going to stock up on like lots of pastries and crap
Alright.
for himself.
We'll
Like
say-
a whole basket full.
okay.
Anya sees this and is grateful because she never sees Birdie eat.
I'll say you
Yeah,
depend like
he has a kind of a problem.
I'm gonna say like spend as much as you want on that.
Cool.
Something like that.
Alright, some really nice pastries.
4 superior healing. If they, or as many
So
as they have up.
there is one superior.
I will buy 1 superior.
It costs 2,000 gold.
Done.
Alright.
How many other healing potions do they have?
There are 4 greater healing, which are about 200 gold apiece, and then 5 regular healing, which are 50 gold apiece.
Yeah, any that are left, I'll just grab them all.
Alright. So that was...
That is 800, 250,
1,050.
150. Cool, done.
Alright.
Excellent.
So,
How'd your shopping go, guys? I got
Wonderful.
I Oh yeah, I got some cool stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like mid-changing.
Oh. Do you need a hand?
Oh, well, you know, that'd be one. There's a little strap at the back which I can't quite reach. Can you grab that for me? That would be lovely. No, not that one.
Yeah, sure. I'll do the yep.
That loosens
that
the
one?
padding.
I just shake my head
That one? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
you'll have to direct me.
like she's getting a headache because as soon as like that golden armor is like going down to the floor, while Birdie is distracted by.
Just look at the street getting changed, by the way, or are we like at the...
Catherine is distracted by the armor and is like pecking at the armor, and she's just like, oh.
Oh, jeez.
So, is there anything else people want to get accomplished while they're still in Crosser?
I get 50 gold of dried fruit and nuts.
All right.
Dried fruit and nuts. Awesome. We can have a picnic for like that. Don't know. Again, no swimsuit shops in the Dwarven City, Derby, underground.
No.
Anya
Dang.
might spend a
Need that
little
for
bit
Karas.
to get some like dried ginger sweets, because we are going on a boat.
Again, you
It
can,
may be an airboat, but it's
you can spend as much gold as you want on that. Like,
Yeah, Rook's gonna get food. She's also gonna like go to like a carpentry shop to get like wood for like she enjoys doing little carvings and stuff.
Oh, she likes doing carving.
Yeah, she does.
So-
like she carves with
I'll say something like that. It's fairly niche
so it's just-
in Dwarven City. It's not
true,
It's
good
not
point.
completely unheard of.
Yeah.
But you can probably spend around 100 gold. to
Yeah, it's probably
get enough to
overpriced.
like well, no, it's just like
because
if you're gathering up as much wood as you can, then probably going to a couple of different places you can gather up about 100 gold worth of raw wood, essentially. Like in my is there wood on here? No.
the specific.
I do have like a trade goods table, but it doesn't have wood.
Excellent.
Alright, and because everyone seems to be getting food, I'll get some smoked and dried fish as well.
Nice. Excellent.
Again, I'll allow you to spend as much as you'd like.
I know this is like more extra stuff, but I will say along with pastries as well, Betty will buy like a couple of bottles of like wine as well from the same provender I imagine you bought the pastries from.
Yeah. All right. So
And he'll guys, could you carry this basket for me?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
So
Very nice.
that evening, you are greeted by a messenger at the Golden Blade and told that in the morning the airship will be departing.
Excellent.
Weren't you getting a sword or something to
A buckler.
Buckler.
about your buckler?
I'll also have to go back.
I don't know what a buckler is.
A bit later,
Belt buckle.
your buckler shows up. Like it's fairly easy job for him to have done.
Painted to the design that Jake will describe in next episode.
Like you get the idea as a magical practitioner, he probably just put his hand on it to cast prestidigitation, but he didn't want to make it seem that easy while people were around.
True.
But the upside of that is it looks really like it's a very nice print. And so, is there anything people want to do in that evening?
There's one last thing I want to do, but are we doing any? Yeah, sorry, Neumann.
Just trying to think. So the thing I'm wanting to do. How long did we say that was going to take to make?
10 days.
10 days. And this trip will be 2 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, almost a
Alrighty.
month. Jeez.
I might get some more materials if need be to make a goggles of night because I'm sick of waiting.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
So that will be. I'll price that up and make it.
yeah. Cool.
Fair enough.
30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to do it when he goes to bed, so is nothing else anyone wants to do?
I buy Anya dinner as thanks.
No. How charitable of you.
Guys, I assure you this is unnecessary. However, I am grateful.
No, I think it's more than necessary. Thank you for what you did today. I haven't had very many people want to spend, their efforts trying to, help me for a while. So, thank you. It means a lot to me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming along with us. We may have met by very strange circumstances.
Yes, sorry again about that.
No, it's partially our fault. You did get teleported to another side of the country. But I do think that you are, in many different ways, to many different members of this party, good value to keep around.
Yeah, we really appreciate having you around.
Thank you.
And armor polishing is still on the table as well. You offered that quite some time ago, but
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to help out with that as well.
Oh, that would be yes. We can sort something out tonight if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, with the big
Polishing
trip
each
coming up, I want to be looking my
helmets
best.
on you, yeah.
So,
Bernie's very jealous. Rook, how about you? What are your plans tomorrow? Are you going off somewhere, or are you?
You're welcome to join us, as always.
I've had a bit of a long think about it, and I guess, it does kind of look like this is the place to go. I might sleep on it. I'll let you know in the morning.
Of course. You know what time
I
it
guess
is.
the meta question is, are you going to be here next week?
You'll have to tune in next week to find out.
Yeah, find out next week.
Spoilers.
Alright.
I also wanted to say to Caius, I just wanted to see. Got some nice artistic skills.
Thank you. I've been practicing for a very long time. I dabble every now and then, and yes.
I was very kind to you. Especially, we didn't get off on the best start.
No, I'll be honest, you did scare me just a little.
It was the intention at the time, but I didn't need to do that. I realize now that you're a pretty good fella, I reckon. You really hold yourself in battle. I respect that.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I also respect everything that you've done for this group of people as well. I've heard little bits of stories, and you seem to be fairly prominent in a lot of them. So, yes, from my new friends, thank you for protecting them.
You're very welcome. That's nice to hear.
Right, now, shall we polish each other's armor?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that. I'm going to bed.
Newman and I adjourn to one of our rooms, and I pull out all my various oils.
Hang on. Let's see. Do I have anything specific for this purpose either? I don't believe so.
For a while.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I mean, I have tinkering mason tools.
while they're polishing their helmets.
I'm assuming
and
they would be
Bertie is
polished.
going to bed.
Yes,
All right.
seething with jelly.
Yes.
So, so the night, you have your night's rest.
Oh, I think Bertie wants to do something.
I Bertie wanted to do something.
What is Bertie doing?
Okay, so when Bertie storms back to his room, seething, he comes down and he gets out his books, and he gets a little pillow, puts it on the floor, and he sits down cross-legged on the floor, and he comes down, and then he gets out a couple of different vials, and he gets out the ceremonial dagger he bought today. Okay. And what he does is he looks his left arm, and then in the ground, the rock, is it rock or like wood or something that the floor's made of?
Probably wood at this level.
Okay, so in the wood,
The walls are stone, but the floor is wood.
yeah, he gets the dagger and he carefully carves the shape of the marking on his left hand into the wood in front of him. Then he gets out 2 vials, one of which is some Persian ash he got on one of his adventures.
Yeah.
It was like a dead person, and he sprinkles some of that over that. The other one is some demon ichor, which he also puts again traces that same shape into the ground, into the wood, and then he takes that the ceremonial dagger and just with this little circle, like the weird angle sort of shape that he has, there's a little circle marked in that. He just pricks that real careful and just gets a little bead of blood so that drops onto that as well. And then he puts his pillow on top of that, lies down with his head back on it, and he's going to try and contact his patron.
Alright, are you casting a spell here, or are you...
Like, I would say, like, I could use sending, I suppose. Because, I mean, it's on the same plane.
This isn't a specific spell.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could say spend, like, sending.
Because
like, unless
there's part of me that really wants to, like... I'm going to say...
Yeah? You just let me do it?
That... It sounds like you've put, like, thought into this.
Yeah, Bertie has been thinking really hard about this.
And I'm going to say certain aspects of what you did there are important to it as... I think you essentially just invented a spell. And for the sake of mechanics, we'll say it is a spell with the ritual component. It is a warlock spell. I think it'll... Yeah. We'll discuss, like, specific names, but I feel like it'd be something along the lines of, like, Wyverns, like something along with Wyverns, like
Wyverns calling card.
Something to indicate that it's specifically communicating with a patron.
Excellent.
So it would be a warlock kind of thing.
Excellent.
And it would be a ritual spell that you would have in your Book of Shadows.
Excellent.
And that, among other things, like the 10 gold value ceremonial blade would be very much key.
For sure. So he pops his head down that pillar and closes his eyes and tries to communicate with his patron.
Right. So...
I don't know whether that works or not, but yeah.
What do you desire to communicate with your patron?
Okay, well, alright, so he closes his eyes, he like puts his hands to his temples, and then he thinks really clever and clear, and he tries to speak out to his patron, and he said, okay, he's like, and again in his head, because he talks to people in his head anyway, like that's a thing he can do, that's where they're like, hey there, demon thing, it's me, your boy, this is kind of the first time I'm talking to you, so I hope it's reaching you well. I wanted to communicate. I wanted to know what your plans are, and as your servant, I guess, I want to know how can I help you?
For a moment you hear nothing.
And you hear the barking of the hounds.
Jeez.
Hellhounds have risen.
Yes.
It's not like your visions, you don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just the darkness of the insides of your eyelids. But you eventually hear a voice. And it is more angry, more aggressive than you have ever heard it before, though it is familiar.
Great.
Free, right. And it is repeating those words: tear, rip, free, find, tear, rip, free, find, tear, rip. On and on ad infinitum, and you hear this for like what seems like ages before the connection is severed.
Okay. Alright. And everybody opens his eyes and sits up.
And you see like the blood and demon ichor is gone, but the blade remains.
Excellent. He picks up the blade and looks at it, and then just puts it in his bag. And then takes out his book and starts writing down notes.
Alright.
Cool.
Then that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Okay.
I was going to jump to like the next morning and boarding the airship, but I think that's
Alright, that's very
that's
thematic ending.
I like a really cool place to end it.
Excellent.
We have our first like invented spell of the campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
By
feel like
a player.
a really quick character insight, I guess. I kind of feel because neither of Bertie's magical sources are ones that he's learnt himself. He's kind of gotten spells as he's leveled up through like difficult situations. He kind of just thinks them up anyway. I think like that's how he crafts it. But it's just him being morbid, really. But excellent.
Oh, I really like the flavour of that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Before we go, I have got a roll to make.
Oh, I don't like
Rocks
that.
fall.
It's
Everyone
fine.
dies.
Meteor hits
Okay.
the planet.
It's
We
fine.
all dead.
Cool, that's fine then.
Very nice.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great, listeners? I hope you're having a great time. Have a great week.
I'm sure you're all just as terrified as us as fellow listeners, but also players are.
What as to what that roll is for?
That and just everything that the future may hold.
Generally terrified for the future is a pretty good summary of like everyone's listening, I guess. So that's probably true. Excellent.
Well, thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks,
everyone.
guys.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
everyone. Yeah, sorry for listening. I guess next week we'll be boarding an airship.
Yeah.
All aboard.
And we'll find
know how
out
well
if
Bertie
Rook
does
is
on-
joining them or
Absolutely.
whether Joanna has other
Yeah,
plans.
she is. She'll be there.
I'll be here, but like,
Oh yeah,
It's a
it's a mystery. Oh.
Might just be watching from the sidelines. You know.
Excellent.
Indeed.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right. See you all next week, everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. And then I said, "That's not a dog. That's my wife." Ha ha!
Oh.